Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you with me as always. Today we've got something a little bit different, admittedly, quite different from what we usually do. I was on an internet deep dive, as one does, you know. I was on an internet deep dive one night, and looking around at just like strange little indie projects and things. And I happened across a game called Psychopomp. And it was obviously strange, but it was also kind of entrancing. Something about it was just filled with a mystery and just something that I couldn't quite put my finger on. I was like, at some point, I have to play this game. Turns out Psychopomp was free. However, they were making a sort of expanded version, a Persona 5 Royal, if you will, Psychopomp Gold, which they then released on Steam for like $5. So I, along with a few other games at that point, picked it up because why not? And I figured, hey, this is gonna be a great thing for Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. This is gonna be lovely. I know it. I did want to adjust some balances and stuff for the game, but I can do that once we get to it. But yeah, it's a very strange game. So anyone who is uncomfortable with some of the more disturbing things, feel free to dip out and come back in another one, because this one definitely goes to strange places. Some very surrealist imagery, some very, not horribly graphic, but like, just it messes with you in a few ways. At least to my knowledge. I haven't played through it. I've played a bit of it just to see what it's about. Not really what it's about in terms of its story, because I can't figure its fucking story out. Maybe you and I can do so together, but in the factor of like how it plays and all these sorts of things. And it's a bit of a strange control scheme just because it's a bit dated. It is very much capturing the feeling of an older game and something that is twisted in some way and wrong. So if you are down for it, then feel free on this Halloween night to take a ride with me through Psychopomp Gold. But in the meantime, I hope that you're all doing well. Hope everyone's having a lovely Halloween. Hope everyone who has already gone out and trick-or-treated, gotten everything they wanted, because, I don't know. I'm not expecting kids to watch this, and kids, you should go to bed, listen to your parents, eat your vegetables. But, you know, I can see a 23-year-old trick-or-treating. Absolutely, I could. I stopped when I was 12. Doesn't mean everyone has to. But also, I hope that whoever is coming back from the parties and such did so responsibly, and whoever is going to parties will do so responsibly. And yes, we're gonna get right into the game here. So we're gonna mute the BGM. And welcome to Gold. I am going to real quickly do a thing, if you'll allow me. Just a moment to figure this out here. The color correction, yes, that's the one I want. Hey Magenta, how you doing, bud? Hope everything's going well for you. Hydration, sure thing. I also kind of have my headphones partially off. So, let's not that far down. Hello. There we go. A bit darker for that boy. And we're gonna make ourselves a little bit darker as well. Hey Cecilia, hey Eli, how you doing? Hope everything's going well. True trick-or-treating is going to the store when candy's 80% off. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. Good hydration. And I'm gonna bump my own brightness down here to an appropriate level. Give me a second, I gotta scroll way down to get to about the same level. There we go. Lovely. So now we're a little bit darker. We're a little bit more in the headspace of it. Also, hi. Hi, Cecilia. Hope everyone's doing good. And we are going to, real quickly, I'm going to... I don't think it's the mods. No, that's actual modifications. Guess let's begin. Warning, a save file has been detected. Starting a new game will delete the previous save file. Are you sure you want to restart? Okay, so there's only one save file in this game, but I don't care. It's a very strange game. Everyone everywhere has secrets. Did you know that everyone has special powers and they've kept it a secret from me my entire life? But I won't stand for that. That's why I made a helmet. I call it the machine that lets me read people's minds when I want to, or Psychopomp for short. I don't know how that's for short, but alright. But something happened when I put it on. It didn't let me read people's minds, but it did let me see something else. A world that was hidden from me, that everyone knew about. A world hidden in plain sight with all sorts of animals and creatures and dead bodies. There are catacombs hidden under every public government building. I will not allow any more secrets to be kept from me. So this is our protagonist, if you can call her that. She has a name that the community refers to her as. However, though I know it, I cannot reveal it. Doing so would be spoilers. Here in the world! Hey, yeah, I am! Use the WASD keys to move and turn, Q and E to strafe, and shift to sprint. And we got these interaction buttons here. We got look, talk, touch, and hammer. Very important, as well as an inventory. Lovely, lovely. We'll start with looking at things. But, okay, nothing that way, nothing that way. Cool. We can just X out of these. So it's a little more point and click than my usual fare, for sure. I was under the impression that Psychopomp Gold would be more... Items are important in many things. Pick up an item, choose the touch mode of interaction, click on the item. Okay, we can touch. Boom. We have retrieve key. I was under the impression that it would be more like modernized control scheme, but apparently the dev has thought that this is a stylistic choice. And they don't want to undo that. Okay, we have some manner of trash behind a fence here. Oh, that's boarded the fuck up. Can I hammer it down? No. It looked a little promising for a moment, but... Oh, hello, friend. You can talk to people and do many other things with them, too. Although they may lie to you in many ways. That's true. Things will lie. The girl doesn't make you think anything one way or the other. You feel like she's polite for being that way. Honestly, yeah. Pretty polite. Let's talk to you. Can't take it. It's only going to get worse and worse. Oh, don't say that, buddy. It'll get better. It'll get better. Not gonna touch. You're having a breakdown. I'm gonna give you a moment. What am I seeing over there? Got some sort of... Yo, we got drugs? Mine? What is it? Red syringe. An unknown syringe with an unknown bright red fluid in it. Well, that seems ominous. I do also have to explain the UI a little bit. So we have a compass over my shoulder here. That will tell us which direction we're facing. We have a sort of visual indicator of our health. We're pretty happy, as you can see, a happy person. And we've got stamina with the purple and health with the red. It's all just built straight into the helmet. How convenient. What a good design for a helmet. Good job, protagonist. You built a good thing. We have a door. Some doors need to be opened with items. To use an item on something, open the inventory with the inventory button. Do I have an inventory button? I is inventory. Okay. Then drag the item onto the door you want to use it on. Lovely. Good, helpful hint. Oh, we have a dog. Look at the dog. It's a small white dog. Might be feral. Nothing else out of the ordinary. Can I talk to the dog? Dog bark. Good. What the fuck? King of all dogs, don't idle here. You have much to do. Don't worry, for there is a plan to everything. I'm sure you will see in due time, my friend. Well, he did call me my friend, so I should pet him. Ground beef feeling. Nope, hate that. That's the only pet you get. You need a bath. World map, select a destination. Oh, we got the sewage treatment plant. Always a good place. Always a good place to go. Children's hospital. Very important. Public school. It says in the middle of the night. How am I getting into a public school? Like, sewage treatment plant, that's one thing. You're obviously breaking in. I guess you're also breaking into a school. Children's hospital, it should be going all times of the day. I'm going to go to sewage treatment because it says 1. Gameplay tip, not tick. Look for false walls. Secrets are everywhere. Real world tip. Have you ever tried asking what your father's true name is? You might be surprised. I never did. But I always assumed it was the same as mine. How do I know? It's not hard to enter a public building. The buffoon who invented locks and windows has never heard of a hammer. Shit, she's right. What is a lock to a hammer? What is a king to a god? She's spitting facts. Like her or hate her, she's spitting facts. Water treatment. Human waste being processed and cleaned. Made acceptable for consumption again. Chemicals being added to chemicals to remove chemicals. Honestly, pretty right. But everything is chemicals, isn't it? And if it's such a big secret, why is it so easy to go down here, sick fucks? You know what? You got a good point. Why indeed? Okay. I've been locked in a room. No, this is an elevator. Okay. Lack of buttons got me there. See, look at that. We're happy. I do... The one point is that I don't like that the loading screen isn't longer. Because the little music sting that plays during it is a bit of a bop. I kind of want to just listen to it. And I believe I can... Yeah, I can hold control to, like, look around in that same direction. Okay, there's nothing over here. I don't know where we would have any breakable walls here. Maybe we'll find some breakable walls. At some point, maybe we will see such a thing. What's moving over here? What are you... Oh, I hate it. Its anime faces on tendrils. The double-stalked thing looks at you with all of its eyes. It seems to beckon you. I hate that. Kawaii stalk, because of course it is. Oh, hello. My, aren't you a cute one? Say, isn't there nothing better than being tangled up? Would you like to be tangled up? You know what? I think I'll pass. I think I'll pass for now. I've got important work to do. Leisure comes later. Oh boy. That doesn't look friendly. Hammer. Oh god. That was definitely not friendly. Not a fan. Okay, I'm gonna keep my hammer at the ready now. Shit's crazy out here. Hello? Wait. What's the wall over here? Are you breakable? Yes, you are, and you make a horrible scream. Wonderful. Yeah, I should like sidle around those corners like that. Make sure I can see. Me used a hammer. The main character doesn't seem friendly. I mean, many people use hammers that are actually friendly. I'm friendly. I use a hammer. Ooh. A lovely key. It's mine now. I get to keep that. Hammer time, yes. I don't know where the key has gone. The key is part of me now. The key will be with me forever. The key will be my silent companion through many hardships and trials. There doesn't seem to be anything beyond that great. Oh, there's a thing here. What do you say? April 19th. I feel like I just woke up the other day for the first time. I have memories before Sunday, but they just feel so hazy, so much less vivid. I feel so awake now, so real. I just can't stop smiling. Something good has happened. It's happened. First self-portrait. Just a smiley little guy with, you know, Metal Gear Solid alert. Right. Open. Ominous. I'll take it. Actually, hammer out. I don't know what's waiting. We gotta be careful. Around every corner. Okay, this is new. Isn't it? No. No, I've been here. I have definitely been here. Well, we still got the hammer. And if the creepy little bastard over here wants to try and force a tangle, well, I have an answer. You will fear the hammer. I may be friendly, but the hammer is not your friend. Not by a long shot. It has some sort of purpley door, purpley blue door. Oh boy! That looks like a tongue. I hate it. Nope. It's attacking me. See? That was self-defense. That's what I really have the hammer for. Okay, that one's got the biggest face of them all, and I hate it. The Nugget looks at you in a peasantly way. Peasantly? Nugget? What? It's simply so fun to live off of human waste. What? We funnel human byproduct into our queen, who in turn replicates the raw material into flesh and milk for us. What? Yeah, okay, that deserved a hammer smack. Definitely did. You regret touching the Nugget. Your hands are covered in a greasy slime now. Well, that's what I get for touching things. May I never touch it again. What do we have here? Ooh, gubbin. That's mine. It's more drugs. We gotta be very careful walking through this place. It could be around every corner. Well, there is someone. Okay. Hello. It's moving around in a way that really pisses you off. It is kind of gyrating, isn't it? I don't know what that noise was. Biggest fan. My key, my special key. The queen gave it to me. My special love gave it to me. If anyone ever took it, I'd explode. I'd be so mad. Come on. It almost instantly wriggles out of your grasp and begins dancing again. You know, I should have learned from Nugget. So if I take this key, you're going to be upset. Take it. Oh boy. Ow. Well, that hurt. But it's mine now. Bright red fluid, 1 HP. Oh, it did restore a little bit. 3 HP. Brought me up to 3. I'm not quite all good, but I am better than I was. So the red syringes are health. And you saw, I never smacked at him. I never raised a finger. I don't think it goes to that door. That door's more of a green. This is to the purple door. At least its sound wasn't as bad as the Great Fairy from Ocarina of Time. She just had creep vibes. She had creep vibes and like the I need an adult creep vibes, though. Key! That's horrible. We've got another giant face. This must be their queen. And she seems to be perched precariously under a guillotine. And she's got a key and health. Why, such bountiful gifts I'm loath to refuse. I will take the health and go back to full at 7. So if you really don't want your adult parents walking out on the ferry from Zelda, yeah, well, probably not. What do your retainers here say? Look, the Royal Nugget looks at you with an air of slimy confidence. I hate that. What about you? With an air of pomp and circumstance. Okay. Why slimy confidence?
Heavy is the crown. The guillotine has been set since before the queen was born, and will be set for many generations of milk babies like her to come.
Milk babies? What?
She was a good queen. However, like all good queens, she must eventually be recycled. Do us a favor and use those hands of yours to get the job done.
Why can't you do it? I'm assuming they want me to trigger this. Hello. Oh. Is it time for me to go? I guess. I don't know. Her form has taken up the entire room, swollen from years of gestation and propagation. After all this time, look at that lovely smile. I wouldn't call it lovely. I guess you could call it a smile, though. Technically. It's a little off-putting, actually. I feel like I need an adult. Yeah, me too. I don't want to hear about her years of propagation. And take out the hammer again, just in case anything decides to rush up on me. You know we keep that thing on us. And the double-headed stalk is still there, mocking me. Oh, more health over there. Now, I'm not low, but more health is never a bad thing. You'll never hear a doctor tell you you're too healthy. Well, this does look purple, and the key I have is purple. It's purple-y. Basic key, a rusted key. Someone put the rust there on purpose. Why would someone rust a key on purpose? Maybe to, like, pair it with a lock? I don't know. Oh, you're something new. There's a couple of you. It's like a little one and a larger one. The Thrate woman is old, but her eyes are still alert and aware.
I remember when I was young, we would run around these stone halls. Ah, they were so beautiful. Can you imagine that? It seems so long ago, but I remember the smell of fresh air.
Well, that sounds lovely. The Thrate woman stares back at you, suspicious of your intentions. So these are apparently Thrate. I just know that.
Watch your step, Wayward. The bridge is out. I've been throwing rocks into this chasm for hours, and I haven't heard one hit the bottom.
Why have you been throwing rocks in? Okay, fair enough. I need some way to extend the bridge. So we need to extend the bridge. We need to cue the guillotine. We need to get to that extra health. Because why not? And apparently everything in this world is counting on me. Also, for some reason, I can still hold forward and turn, but I can't hold forward and strafe. I don't know why. Let's go back down here. Maybe that rusty key goes to the green door. After all, everything is a bit green down here. Does the door itself look rusty? Oh, it does. You better believe it does. Yup. Beautiful. Aha. No, nothing here that I can see. Oh, there's water. Well, I hope we're not wearing socks, because that would just be unpleasant. Oh, boy. Hope he's wearing socks. He came straight at us. That was self-defense. You know it, I know it. Looks like there's a path off in the water, but I kind of want to get out of the water. Oh. A lever. The bridge! It flipped up in a really weird way. I don't think I trust that bridge. I don't think I trust it to be sturdy. Oh, wait, I can open this too. Ooh, where do you go? Still gonna keep that hammer out. Keep that thing on us. That grate to that side. Nothing to that side. About up here. Ah! It leads back to the gate room. I see. Okay. As your lawyer, yes, I can attest it was self-defense. Thank you. That is literal legal counsel. Do not worry. That is my lawyer. And I walk off the edge there? No. Specifically have to go down the angle there. The slope. Can I open this? Hello? Now look at it. Can I talk to it? I don't know. Well, I think we may have done all we can here. I think now we got to go across the bridge. I think perhaps there's a way to activate the guillotine across the bridge. Hope the Thrate don't have any attachments to the Queen. I don't imagine they would. Even the, the ones that seem to have an attachment to the Queen seem to be pretty jazzed for her getting ganked. And her herself. So, I imagine everyone's pretty cool with the idea. Can't imagine much repercussion or... what's the word I'm thinking of? Retaliation for doing so. They all seem pretty jazzed. Oh, the old Thrate woman. Have you anything else to say? No, you're still just reminiscing. What about the younger Thrate woman? I'm assuming younger. The bridge was raised, but there's nothing over here. I'd hoped there may be food here that I could bring to my village, but I suppose it was just a pipe dream. All it's here is a lousy, rusty lever. Well, that sounds like what I need. Oh, especially bathed in red. And with all these spikes, yep. Well, I heard some manner of high-pitched scream. If you're not picky about where the food comes from, I may have a source for you, Thrate. Though I can't imagine eating those things is a good idea. They do look rather slimy. I don't know what kind of weird diseases. Oh, hold on. I noticed the blood stain on the floor, and this also seems to be kind of recessed, so... Yeah, bud. Secret tunnel. What the hell? Is a butterfly? No, it's a butterfly person. Pseudo two-dimensional. It is, indeed, I guess. Symbolic man. You might think that you're in pain, but I've been here a lot longer than you. Eventually, it'll all become quiet, and all return to symbols. Touch. Feels like paper and wetness. You kind of like touching the symbolic man. Okay, fair enough. I imagine it's like that feeling of like poking wet paper mache. I'm going with Edward because it looks like it's EDD. Or Edwards, I don't know. I apologize, but this doesn't make any sense. I can't wrap my head around it. All measurements, gravity, trajectory, mass, they're all consistent with a planet noticeably smaller than Earth. There's no way that Earth lost mass, did it? And what of the Earth that now hangs in the sky? It too looks just like our planet, but far smaller, closer in size to a moon. I don't see how you can deny all of this. Your claim that all of this is simply caused by equipment failure or operator error is absurd. I understand the desire to be skeptical, and I respect what you've done for me over the years, but at some point, we need to start looking at what is directly in front of our faces. You are in denial of the situation we found ourselves in. Signed, completely blurred out. Something happened to the Earth. More health? We got 2 things of health now, just spare. Just loafing around in our pockets. Awesome. Yeah, something happened to the Earth, from what I gather. It lost mass, supposedly. A bit of it split off and became a new moon? I will say, now I wonder, can we just kill these things? See, I don't like the double-stalked one. So if I was going to try it, I'd probably try it on this one. But should I? Should I try and kill the double-stalk thing? Let me know. Let me know. Matter of fact, I can do a poll. Double stalk fate. Spare and hammer. I'll run this for 1 minute. You have 1 minute to vote in the poll. What do we do with the double stalk? Do we hammer it, or do we spare it? Now, this won't count as self-defense. However, it's fucking gross, and I think a judge will throw it out of court. I don't think this thing has human rights, is what I'm saying. It has very anime faces, but that doesn't make it human. It is pretty fleshy. If anything, it's animal cruelty. Alright, enjoy that ban, bud. Not gonna have any of that view-botting shit here. Just a few seconds left. Put in your vote. We hammer. Alright, the will of the people is spoken. Prepare for judgment. Oh my god, I absolutely can destroy it. Nothing of particular value was lost. I don't think. Nothing of value was lost. And we've gained important information. We now know we can indeed just gank whatever. Oh, including the queen. She is super dead. And what is this thing? Can I look at it? Can't look at it. Can't talk to it. Can I hammer it? Oh, should I try to hammer it? It looks to be some sort of... I hate saying this. It looks to be some sort of like cross between a fetus and an egg. So I'm going to call it an egg because that's less horrible. New poll. Egg will have touch and hammer. Now, better yet. Hello? Not what I wanted. Hammer the egg. No and hammer. Nice, yeah. Do we hammer the egg? Vote on the poll. You have 1 minute to vote. I don't know if we can hammer the egg. But if we're able to, that'll be interesting. Especially last time I picked it up. I don't think I've ever tried to hammer the egg. In the other save file, I did pick it up. You won't know until you try. That's very true. It's very true. Do the people want me to hammer the egg? Got probably about 15 seconds now. Cast your votes, cast your votes. Let us know. Democracy will win the day, for once. In the facility, democracy actually is alive and well. And 3, 2, 1. Hammer! That's disappointing. The people selected. The game refused. Okay, I guess we touched the egg. You got an egg of the earth. I was right. Egg. It's very creepy looking. But egg. Actually, it kind of does look like the Thrate a little bit, with like the little things on the sides of its head. Kind of looks like the Thrate's hair. I can see my face in the egg of the earth. Egg collect. We just got it. And whoop. Just drop it. Don't need it. Just brought it here to drop it. And for some reason, we get very serious and no more smiling, staring at the camera. Don't know what that's about. Hopefully we'll find out. But now we got the public school and the children's hospital, since children's hospitals too, I think probably want to go there next. Gameplay tip: not every enemy is a friend. That's very true. Real world tip: trees are not the only organisms capable of inoculation. Deer, whales, and humans are also perfectly capable. I'm going to look up what the word inoculation means because I've never seen that word in my life. This is what the internet was built for. Video games and knowledge. Is it going to be some horribly disgusting word? Or is it going to be some sort of like clinical scientific term? A natural phenomenon in which trunks, branches, or roots of two trees grow together in a manner biologically similar to the artificial process of grafting. Customarily results when the tree limbs are braided or pleached. Okay. So the idea of deer, whales, and humans being capable of that, a little horrible. Just a little horrible. Oh, they got the reflections in the floor. Lovely. Children's hospitals have the same smell to them. It's a clean smell that somehow makes you want to vomit. Like a mixture of bleach and Elmer's glue. Something else. That thing was like, I hate it. Doctors will always smile at you when they say they can't help you. Give them the copay and die more as they tell you that you aren't full of cancer, aren't full of incurable illnesses. I feel like we're getting a little into the commentary here. Hospitals feel like the safest place to me, even though I know they aren't. They're the least safe place, a place that will swallow you whole and give you disease, a place that will cut you open and make others feel good about it. And through it all, the elevator is there. I can smell it, that smell of rust and petrol breaking through the clean hospital smell. The door's wide open, waiting for me to enter. Shit, I guess it is, bud. I guess it is. I believe doctors usually have good intentions, but I do believe that there are plenty of doctors that, whether through their personality and the power that the position gives them, or through their own competence and knowledge and their abilities, are not really fit to be doctors. You know, much like any other position that humans hold. There are people that are good at the job and should be there and are perfect examples of what this position should be. And there are people who it's like, you should not be in this profession. You should not be allowed in this fucking building. And I take it you're some sort of nurse with that hat. The nurse looks at you through an eyeless void. You just know she's thinking about meat. Why meat? Because I'm made of meat?
Welcome to the lower wing. Here we help to preserve the most important individuals of humankind. both in honor of their contributions and as a sign for the rest of humanity to follow.
They would do this too. I bet the rich fucks paid for it. What do we have here? Horrible. We got some manner of pulsating screens. Alexander the Great is before you. He quivers and slops in a violent way. I don't think I want to know what's going on with him. Yep, we have someone in the corner here. The nurse wears a key card around her neck. As a thanks for their contributions to society, our patients are surrounded by their most favorite things in life. They'll never get bored and they'll never be unhappy. Can I take the key card? The nurse feels dry and warm to the touch. She feels very proud of her special key card. Kinda want the key card. Not gonna lie. Full time. Simple question. Key card? Do we key card? Do we key card? You know what will happen if we key card. Don't act like you don't. We all know what will happen. Let's not play these games. Let's not pretend. We know what will happen. But do we key card? You're a little loud there, buddy. Could you, like, tone it down just a touch? Oh. Guy, shut up. Where's the keyboard go? Where's the key card go, you mean? I have no idea. But we'll have it if we need it. And Alex here is not liable to shut up anytime soon, unfortunately. We can't do much about him. Sorry, keycard autocorrect. No, it's all good. Keycard. Okay. The people have spoken. Sorry. Keycard get. I don't feel bad for that one. I don't know why, but I won't feel bad for that one. Let's see. Who else do they have here? We got Alexander the Great, who wasn't so great. Sorry to spoil the ending there. Someone listening to children. Hate that. Plato's before you. I don't... Nope. He will die. We're just sending you on a killing spree a little bit. But, you know, this game is already a bit weird. Plato will die, and he will die first. If I have anything to say about it. Cleopatra is before you. She moves and shakes in an ambitious, dangerous way. She's got eyes, a bunch of fists. These are like Syriac animations. If you ever seen those. Ooh. Health. Mine. If you ever seen Syriac's animations, it definitely reminds me of that. The, like, absurdist, surrealist type of shit. Okay, where the hell are we walking down to? Oh, that's a secret wall, but I'm reading this first. Recently uncovered texts reference two enigmatic figures. Sivanash Vishneri, Queen of Venus, and Kruzner Kolvin, King of Mercury. Several ancient textiles depict these beings creating the heavenly bodies and weaving the universe. Their names seemingly refer to two fictitious planets, Venus and Mercury respectively, which they held dominion over. Venus and Mercury don't exist in this? What? It is thought that these figures acted as a subject of worship. However, their descriptions and depictions within the textiles match no known religions or cultures. Figure A, symbols of the aforementioned deities. Note the upright cross, possibly denoting a connection to Christianity. Interesting. There's a game called Grill something that was trippin'. I have no idea what that is. By all means. We have an eye! What is this eye? It's a cochlea, an important part of the human ear. That's an eye. I used to be a number cruncher for a big corporation. It was so boring and awful. A boring businessman. Then I got extensive surgery to be a free-floating cochlea, and I've never been happier. Well, I'm glad for you, buddy. So long as you're happy, I'm happy. I'll happily get away from you. Now, what else can we find in this place? I've yet to find anything that requires hammering, which is good. We got something here. This looks like, I can't remember what they are, but it looks like the fucking, I can't remember the name of them. The things from Half-Life 2 Episode 2 that killed Eli. Spoilers, I know, but it's a fucking old game. You've played it. It's been out since, like, 2008. Probably longer than that, actually. You've played it, and if you haven't by now, you weren't going to. But it looks like those. And I kind of hate it. The tick squirms and burbles between the faces of the wall, happy to be surrounded so snugly. I hate that. The tick is simply too happy to respond in any meaningful way, so it just gurgles in delight instead. Can't kill the tick. That's unfortunate. What do you have to say about this, nurse? The nurse feels dry and cracked. I was trying to talk. Study of neoparasitics is very important to us. Parasites are some of the most efficient creatures on the planet. This new parasite was developed from the body of a young teacher in Berlin. We have very high hopes in her. That's strange, for sure. Poor teacher. Oh, you're here too. It's hard to turn a human into a parasite. Most people would never want to be a parasite. That's why her brain is filled with dopamine 24/7 to keep her chugging, and it works. Well, the people here don't seem to be very good. Oh, there's another one just sitting in the corner. Perfection. Now that's hard. We've got to strive for it, though. After all, perfect patients need perfect parasites. Do they? I'm not sure how true that is. I'm not sure how true that is. And we're back to the cochlea. Well, maybe there's another way to get. We got some manner of tendrils. Lovely. Authorized access only. Oh, it's a good thing that we got the key card then. Ha ha! Ha ha, I said. Yeah, bud. Well, I hate the look of that. The nurse looks at you through an eyeless void. You feel a plump kind of love coming from her. That sounds horrible. We've nourished our patients so well. Look how plump and happy their bodies have become. I'm so proud of them. I refuse to feel bad for this one. Nah, they're all up there in some very strange states. Get through there. Lovely. It's a matter of swinging tendrils. Oh, another access tunnel. Fuck. We need another key card. Hello, do you have a key card? You do! It's really great to get outside every once in a while. Make sure you're going outside. If you're not doing that, you're practically killing yourself. We need the key card. Sorry. I'm a little sorry for that one. But it was necessary. Oh, I know the sounds of this one. No, I'm not even talking to anyone. No. We're throwing this lever. Just no. No to Plato here and what he was watching. Found it? You can go ahead and drop it in, Ah, yes, and a Dream Barbecue. I know what you're talking about. I have indeed played that. I've been a fan of the Enna series for a while. I do very much enjoy the Enna series. Yeah, Dream Barbecue was very fun, and I can't wait for more chapters to come out. Joel is an absolute legend. Maybe sometime we'll play it on stream. Who knows? Someone kept recommending it to me. It looks wild. It is wild. But the entire world of Anna is a little wild. Beautiful night, isn't it? It makes me feel a lot better to know that when I look at the moon, someone is looking back. It doesn't make me feel better at all. I'd rather get away from the moon, actually. Hate that. Doctor is in. I can't believe that I got past all of those without actually taking any damage, walking backward. You got a key card? I'm not even gonna... No. Insert Moon's Haunted meme here. Yeah. Moon's Haunted. What do you mean, cock and gun? Moon's Haunted. And we open it up. The third one. They don't need to live that long. No one should live that long. People were made for a certain amount of time here, and we keep extending that time, but we also keep finding ways to fill the time. And oh, we got an egg. Let's see what happened to them. Specifically Plato. Not a fan of what his whole shtick was about. Slimy and cold. That makes sense. Well, egg! An egg of the earth. Hooray, everyone. Egg to acquire. Maybe this one will be enough to do something. Whatever it is I'm trying to drop them to do. No? Not quite? Not quite. No. Still the spooky stare. And we've still got the public school. We also got a transient location. I'm going to check that first. Gameplay tip. The world can be dangerous. Be careful. Real world tip. Public schools are required to have at least 50 teeth of a mammalian origin embedded into their north-facing walls for structural and safety reasons. Of course, of course. What? I'm starting to think the protagonist is a little off her meds. Hello? Can't look. Oh, it's a floating orb. Something about it seems simultaneously important and absolutely worthless. Can you hear me? Yes, we can hear you. Good. I hope you're doing well. It's boring here. I'm dying of boredom. Can't stand the desert. Ugh. What's the status? The queen? She's awake, but still dormant, trying to hide. Doesn't matter, though. Her progress is perfect. What about the other one? The king is still fast asleep, like a big, dumb, snoring baby. Good. Do not wake him up until I tell you to. The last thing we need is to deal with both of them at the same time. Not until everything is ready. Oh, do we have to? There's nothing to do around here. Especially these little puppets. They're boring. I like the real thing. These ones don't squirm right, and they make such a mess when they pop. Oh, you sound pleasant. Have patience. Soon we'll have more fun than ever before. Ah, if you say so. You're the boss. It's the king of dogs, isn't it? The king of all boys, see? Once we see you again, I'll give you a big, nice bone. Sounds lovely. I'll look forward to that. Oh, wait. Is this channel secure? Should be. Not like it matters. I don't think it is. Nobody listening can do anything. I mean, I do have a hammer. That can do a good bit. Oh. The orbs have gone dormant. Well, couldn't do anything about the conversation, but maybe about them. Who knows? To the public school. Gameplay tip. Look for false walls. Secrets are everywhere. And yep, the still public schools thing for the real world tip. They really shouldn't let a person like her into the schools. Keep that smile going. Yeah, we got a blue screen monitor here. Looks like they're running Windows 95. They're all blue screened. Damn. Cold place where they put loud kids. Okay. Someone was not treated the best in school. Can relate. Oh, back here then. Through the smell of pencil wood and erasers, I can smell something new. A thick iron smell. I'm getting close. Yeah, I mean, it is right down the hall. You're right on that. Anything useful or interesting in here? Seems that their auditorium and lunchroom or cafeteria are the same room for some reason. I guess it is a public school. Just never said it was a particularly big one. The elevator's down this way. I can feel it even if I can't see it. It's like a vein that goes down into a heart. It's true. She could indeed feel it just by the factor that it's there. It's just a vibe. A little ditty here. Something about it. Alright, what lies under the school? Lots of grading. Head of production. That's a horrible face.
Welcome to my factory. I trust that you will find your own way around here.
Yeah, you should totally keep trusting that. What are these posters? They seem to be on the lookout for me.
This is the main factory floor. I know this is a bit much to ask, but there's a machine surrounding my head. One that will smash me into a fine putty. Will you go and turn off the safeguards so that machine will turn on?
Wait. Why? Oh, you're horrible looking. The metal man twitches and stares at the gears with a sense of lust. Why? It's gears, my guy.
Having a factory under an elementary school is so pragmatic, wouldn't you agree? It affords us so many opportunities we wouldn't have otherwise.
Name one. Name one. I implore you. Name a single opportunity. How about you? Smiles at you and grimaces too.
The head of the factory is up ahead. The fucker keeps begging us to kill him. Doesn't he know how important it is to continue manufacturing?
I mean, he might. He might be totally against it. You don't know. You don't know his life. See, just a giant head.
My life has turned into an endless line of misery and illness. I beg of you, if you have any mercy in your soul, please kill me and make it as painful as possible.
Why painful? Why just like a simple press the button? Can't press the button. Can I look at him? Can't look at him. Can I look at the button? No. Button is unlookable. Do I have some sort of flashlight? I don't seem to. Do we have any paths to tread here? Now, paths off over these ways. But how do I get there? Maybe over here. Is there a path? Ah, path around here. That'll do it. I should take out the hammer just in case. I don't know what's waiting up ahead. Look at that thing. Yep. That's a bad. Told you. Hammer is good. Hammer, keep me safe. And what have we here? Oh, another one. I had my hand off of the mouse. Doesn't matter. Still professional. Consummate professional. Got something over here. Oh, hello, friend. The metal man thinks about cool things in the future. Me too, buddy.
This is my favorite building in the factory. When a small child has outlasted their use, we melt them down into slag and turn that into new butter knives and egg slicers. I think that recycling is beautiful, don't you?
There's... What? I'm so confused. They're recycling children? They do seem to be sacrificing children. Or recycling children. Hey there, buddy. Looks at you disdainfully.
Why do you buy to shut down the safeguard? So you can crush the head of the factory? You gotta be stupid if you think I'd do that. You gotta be a dumbass if you think I'd do that.
I'm sorry, I wasn't asking. Beep.
Oh, hold on.
Ow. I may have just scratched open some manner of scar on my ear. Because now it is bleeding. Not profusely, mind you. It's still something I gotta stop and, like, apply a little bit of pressure for. Just apologize if I seem to be a touch, preoccupied at the moment. That is why.
This game is making my ears bleed.
No, not really. Is there a way to get down there? There might be. Maybe this is the way? Oh, this is indeed the way. Just switch to the hammer just in case. Never know what's lurking around the corner. Not to mention the fact that I will say this about the helmet. Does not provide a good field of view. Medallion man is feeling fine. Sometimes I come to these lower catwalks just to feel closer to the void below. The smell is stronger here too. The smell? What am I smelling? Concerning. Oh God, that's concerning too. Boy, it's painful. That was a bit. Yeah. I have to use one of those heals. The vending machine might have water inside, but it might have something else too. Ooh, like soda. Vending machine whirs back at you in an agreeable manner. He's so cute. He is. Plastic marquee of the vending machine is covered in a layer of dust. It's still cold to the touch. Oh, should I hit one of them with a hammer? But then its friend will be sad, I think. Let's see. Hammer vending machine. Hammer. And leave them be. Should I hammer a vending machine? There's no guarantee that it actually does anything. But sometimes we have to try. So I'm asking, should we try? Around the corner, we don't really have anything. So we're fine for the moment. And if I do hammer one, I'm going to hammer the second one, the left one. The right one will be fine. Unless I hammer it and something really cool happens, in which case I might hammer both. But this one's specifically for the fate of the leftmost vending machine. And whether or not we hammer it. It probably won't do anything, but still. A little bit of interaction. Why not? This is a stream after all. It's one of the benefits we have. And no one voted. Okay, well, that's fine. Then you know what? We're going to leave it be. We're going to leave it alone. The vending machine gets to live. We got a couple of different paths. We got that one. And we got this one. But I think we should go down this one first. Feels correct. Yep. I knew I saw something over there. Ow. It did hit me. But it was only a little bit. Join a few seconds late to destroy something. Nah, there's plenty of things left to destroy. Also, hey, Devil Boy, how you doing, bud? Hope everything's going well for you. What do we got? Medallion Man has been given a very boring job and has had a pay cut. He feels really happy about both of these things. Why? Don't you like having more money?
This is the station that controls the pressure of the head crusher machine. Feel free to mess around with it. It's not like we're ever going to use it. Fun fact, it takes a minimum of 500 PSI to crush a skull.
Well, I was already going to just crank it to max anyway, so. There we go. He did say make it painful as possible. So, why not make it as painful as possible? It's what he wanted. It's his last wish, his dying wish. Am I not gonna give it to him? One way. Wait, so they're both one way. Okay. Yep, I sure can't get back up there. Even though it's like a less than a waist-high wall. Oh boy, we got some parkour here. As much of a parkour as this can have. We got this. Look at that. Easy. Easily handled. Look at that. Hello, friend. Medallion Man chatters his teeth when the crusher smashed into the floor. Oh, that must be painful. Hope you got good dental.
Oh, you made it through.
That's a sign of a good worker. A good worker doesn't follow safety protocols and does not die when doing so. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Why do you think I got OSHA on my ass? What have we here? Oh, it's another safeguard. Hello. Medallion Man stands in place. It smells like enamel around here. Yeah, there's a lot of teeth.
This is where we make parasitic enamel. Once mature, the enamel will be applied to the teeth of the children up above, and will learn new things from the words they speak. This information is fed to a generative model, which will then use it to create new lessons for the children.
Are they putting fucking AI in our teeth? How dare they?
Oh, god damn it. It's the head of production trying to kill himself again. Let me guess, he sent you up here. He sent you here so you can crush his skull.
Not gonna happen, dumbass. Get the hell out of here. Medallion Man stands in place. He guards the computer with his life. Well, he probably should have had something else as a standby. Because I don't think that was quite enough. Where's this one gonna lead? I thought so. Straight back to here. And still one way. We do have this path we can go down. I haven't found any false walls here either. Either this is a very honest place, or I'm not looking hard enough. Or maybe they're just making them more difficult to find. Either way, let's go give the boy the warrior's death that he has earned. He has indeed. Ooh! Why would you yell like that? Oh, hey, egg! Completely irrelevant to all the stuff that happened before. Egg now. Look at egg. Third egg. And we drop the egg hoping something will happen. Will something happen? No. She is upset by this. Don't know how she's upset by this, but she is upset by this. Oh, descend. But we've also got transient location. I should go there first. Gameplay tip. The world can be dangerous. Yep. Real world tip. A man claiming to be God appeared on American soil in 1965. He was immediately shot down by the CIA. John McCone was quoted saying, "We got him." John McCone. Ooh, the Threat Village. Go see the lives they lead. Why not? It's a lovely little village you have here. Let's see, I cannot look at your beautiful homes. The Threat woman eyes you up and down, distrust in her expression.
Our village was forced down here after all of the humans appeared on the surface. It's horrible. This is our home. And to call this place our world, Earth, makes me sick.
Alright, fair enough. But aren't I human? The Threat woman looks very hungry, but more than that, she looks worried. Food has been hard to come by. We have to go out searching, and sometimes those who go looking don't come back. It's impossible to raise livestock down here. If you find any food, please bring it here. I have a bunch of syringes of drugs. That's all I got. Sorry to tell you. Don't think you live off drugs alone. The Threat woman eyes you up and down, trying to figure out what exactly you are. Good question.
Up on the surface the other day, I saw a human get hit by a car. Everything inside of them spilled out. Nothing but dust and clay.
Dust and clay? What? It is some strange, bizarro world we find ourselves in. And one more to talk to. The Threat woman looks tired and stressed, most likely due to her environment.
These concrete walls have gotten smaller. It pains me to see the child trapped this deep, under a sickly blue sky.
What child? I didn't see a kid around here. Let's find the child. Are you the child? Yep, the Threat child is no older than 2 years. Oh, it's adorable.
Yesterday I ate a rat. It was real gross. Everyone tells me that we used to eat all sorts of stuff, but now it's just rats and old hamburgers.
I guess there's worse things to eat. At least not bugs. I know that supposedly bugs are a good source of like protein and everything like that. And there are plenty of snacks you can get that is just a bug. But I can't bring myself to do it. I just can't. Something about it just does not sit right with me. Gameplay tip. Sometimes you shouldn't touch things, says you. Real world tip. Scientists have discovered that humans from 100,000 years ago featured a holy orifice in the head no longer present. It is believed this orifice disappeared after the Crusades. That short a time, huh? Okay. We got hard structure and instructions. Well, we have to go to the hard structure since it's 4, but instructions and it looks like DNA? I don't know, bud. I don't know about this. Starting to go a few layers deep here. Hard structures are all around us. What is a building? You know what? Let's ask ourselves the philosophical question. What is a building? Let's look deep into ourselves and figure out, what is a building really? What is it truly?
What forms the dirt beneath our feet? How does it think? How does it respirate?
Worms, mostly.
What does a hard structure eat? Earth is created of buildings that we make.
They eat human sadness.
An elevator is like a throat for a hard structure.
See? It's eating the sadness out of the elevator. Just like I said. And joke's on everyone out there thinking it. I am not off my meds. I don't have meds. I don't think we're in a hard structure anymore, though it looks as if we're underwater. Fun. I see we have a building person. The building bed writhes, trying to ignore the pain it's in. Me too.
What a shame. Our young buildings are afflicted with a bad case of parasitic silkworms. Even if we kill all of them, it'll take months for the open sores to heal.
Al, might as well start, yeah? What the fuck is up there? You're horrible. I hope you know that. I don't want to get too close to it. The basal man practices gnashing his teeth for later. Oh, great. That's a sound to make sure. I never had a backbone in life. Now I'm so much better. I am the backbone, the underlying structure. You know what? I'm happy for you, dog. Well done. You're the structure. Got some sort of egg-like protrusions. Can I hammer? I can. Who needs them? Oh god, that's horrible. That must have been the parent. I'll not apologize for art. Okay. That seems to possibly lead onward. The moon's still staring. Ugh. Okay, we're at the base level here. Anything interesting to find? Oh, God! What the hell are you? Hate it? Go away. Don't want it. Don't like it. That's awful. Let's never speak of that again. Maybe if I never speak of it again, it'll never come to haunt me in my dreams. More egg. Okay. Maybe we get something from destroying all the egg. I don't know. They might not even be egg. They might be like, as it said, sores of some kind. Hard to tell. Ooh, a gubbin. Some sort of banana-looking thing. We have collected sulfur. I don't think that was... Yeah, okay. Sure. Sulfur. Why not? This is the Bizarro world, after all. Why not? We'll make our way back up to... I wanted to say the upward path, but this was what I thought the upward path was. It was a downward path. I guess the forward path. Assuming, of course, that it is going to lead us forward. And another basal man here. The basal man sees nothing he hasn't seen before. Fair enough.
Pheromones are incredibly important to a building's life cycle. When it's time to reproduce and die, a building will produce special pheromones, black mold, to repel its current hosts and promote habitation of its children.
You know, never consider it that way. Never thought of it like that. Can't say I have. Okay, this was totally a dead end. I guess we're gonna go find a different path. Now, I will say this area is where I got up to when I played previously. And anything beyond here, I have no idea about. None whatsoever. We're gonna be in uncharted territory. That's just straight up a sphincter. The building bed trickles a bit. It's in a frustrated way. Okay, I'm gonna guess that that's more like crying.
Well, isn't this great? That's the main root sphincter. Isn't it a beaut? Problem is, with all these moths around, it's closed up tight, so we can't go and check up on the roots of these buildings until they're gone. What a pain.
Okay, we opened the sphincter by... I hate saying that. I hate being in the presence of this thing. Hate it. Get me out of this room! We have to kill the worms. We have to kill the silkworms. The building bed is particularly frothy today.
Frothy. Sometimes I dream about what it'd be like to be a building. God, wouldn't that be wonderful? To feel all those...
Okay, I'm not going to read the rest of that statement. We're gonna just let that be what it was. Because, my God. Okay. Getting a lot of concerning noises. Oh boy. Boyo there has certainly seen me. Yep. 100% saw me. Ow, God. I'm stuck in place. Okay. We'll take one of these heals. Back up to full. What was it you were guarding? Another substance. DDT, a poisonous crystal chemical. I don't know what the hell DDT is. Sounds like a drug. Drugs are bad, okay? Never mind the fact that we're taking a mysterious red substance every time our health dips. You just have to ignore that part. It's not important, trust me. Oh. There's a person of some kind here. What the hell are you? The inner man is somewhat like a barnacle and somewhat like a free soul. It doesn't say much, but it does make some sick string sounds. That man could be remixed into a crazy beat. More egg. Smash. We do not require egg. Hello. The building bed loves building so fucking much. Good for you, buddy. Have a hobby.
Every single surface in a building is lined with a thin series of microscopic taste buds. I think you owe them a taste with all they've done for you.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Who am I to say no? Maybe you're right. Maybe they've earned a taste. I'm certainly not going to give it to them. But, you know, maybe they have earned it. I break this wall. No. That just goes downward. Trying to find breakable walls somewhere. I'm a little lost. I know we're meant to be getting rid of the silkworms, but I'm not sure how we do that. Might have what we need. I don't know. I also don't know how we can really get to the silkworms. They are way the fuck up there. There's nothing down that way. We've cleared it. Didn't realize these are pulsing textures. Okay, what do I... Surely down here must mean something. No, maybe not. Okay, there's a way up in this room. Just gotta get around the disturbing screaming. Hate it. Food! Here? Food? Where? The building bed moves in a way that shows how much it cares about a steady diet in a young skyscraper's life. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, his first graffiti. Graffiti is how buildings speak to us people. Looks like someone's hungry. I may have severely misread the graffiti. Hate that. Oh boy, standing in those is painful. Now I know. Hey, more egg. Go away. Another one of you. The inner man shakes and wobbles, dripping profusely out of the front. It's making a clicking noise with its throat. Okay. I don't know what else I expected from it's making a clicking noise with its throat. Building bed looks out at the moon fondly and remembers a time when there was no moon in the sky. Was no moon. Of course we will never live to see our buildings flourish, but we know that. It's a thankless job, but an important one. Well, on the bright side, we now know how we can get to all of them because they are right the fuck up here. What are you? Hold on, I gotta prepare myself for this one here. I need a drink of water before this. I wasn't prepared for this. Okay. The piss lipid shakes and dances. There's a smell of urea in the air. Hate that. I'm not going to read that. And I'm certainly not going to touch it. Certainly not. The building bed looks particularly distrustful of insects, as it should be. If you can get some pesticide together, we'll be able to kill these damn silkworm moths all at once. Bring the ingredients to that machine, okay? Okay. Lucky thing, I've got some things that I think might make a pesticide. I don't know if they will. Toss in the sulfur. Toss in the DDT. Is that it? Is that all it needs? Hey, buddy. Is that all it needs? Maybe not. Maybe it needs more. But what else can we bring? What else is there to bring? I'm not talking to the piss lipid again. I can stand out just on this edge here. Okay, I see health down there. Perhaps it was meant to, like, alert me to the presence of something? Or perhaps it's just here to fuck with me. No telling, really. What does this one say? C. Thank you, building. Since it is now canon that those are how the buildings talk to us. See what? I have no fucking clue. But it wants us to see. Okay, we can run through it quickly enough that we don't get hit. And did I go down here? I don't think I did. Oh, God. Hammer. There we go. Ooh, that looks like something useful. What is it? Bromine, a noxious cleaner. That sounds like it could go in one. Let's go for it. That might be the last ingredient we need. Beautiful. Let's make our way back up to the silkworm defenestrator. I hate that I like how goofy the piss lipids model is and its animations, but I just don't want to interact with it at all. I don't want anything to do with it. Yep, bromine was what we needed. Get rid of the bugs. There we go. Now the sphincter will open up. Oh, it's just gonna keep going. All right. Okay, that's loud as hell. Yeah. Let's just step away from that one. We've done our part. We've helped the buildings. That's what's important. We've given back as a person to the buildings that have housed us. Oh God, the baby. I think the sphincter is this way. Yep, I was correct. What do you have to say about it, bud? Ah, now that's better. Take a look. The Grand Sphincter's finally open for us once again. Yep, it sure has, buddy. Oh, we have a loading zone of some kind. And it goes straight to the root. The root of the problem. The building bed looks at the taproot with utter reverence. This is the great taproot. All buildings owe to it. Every building you've ever seen is simply a genetic clone of this taproot. Please be careful around it. It is very sensitive. Hey there, taproot. It quivers. This is where all buildings in the world come from. Yep. The taproot cannot speak, as it is only one part of a great colony. Touch. Taproot is covered in tiny spikes that drink from you slightly. Nope. Hate that. I feel like I have to hammer the taproot. Yep. I certainly do. You know, maybe I shouldn't have hammered the taproot. Egg! Never mind. Forget everything I just said. Egg. Maybe this one will let me feel something. When I drop it into the chasm. Nope. Still without emotion. Womp womp. And leaves us an ephemeral location and instructions. Well, I gotta go to the ephemeral location. Real world tip, viruses do not exist. Illness is simply your body punishing you for what you have done wrong. Not sure about that one. Human seedbed. I hate the sound of that. If need be, I will leave immediately. I'm going to keep my hammer out. What are you? Why? It looks like the enemy The main enemy in Amnesia, Dark Descent. That's a human? The human is just starting to learn the word order. Blah. It will be a while still before it is sent to the surface. Made real, learning real, made real, learning real. Sure. Cold and stiff. I see. It's where they grow the people. Human twitches as it babbles to itself. Day open score, total eat food. What open tell score, work day 7-2. Work over hill, child, scream, baby telling, music, culture. What about you? Squeezes and moves like it was just born. Probably was. Caricature, 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 caricature. Don't ask me to do that again because I don't think I can. Nothing in here. A singular one in here. The human's starting to learn proper speech. Once it is finished, its carapace will harden and it will be ready to go. Unnerving. I do not like this place. But the very fact that they're humans probably means I shouldn't just go, you know, swinging a hammer around. Trying to see if there's like any little hidden nooks and crannies and crevices in here, and I don't think there are. What? Perfecting imitation. That's me. You. Fingers looking for hammers. Oh, hammer. Is it gonna... Yup. Head just spins right the fuck around. Fingers looking for hammers. Here's the real question, then. You know the question. Got hammer, hammer, or leave. For the next minute, vote on the poll. Do we hammer or do we leave? Because I don't like the idea of leaving it here. But it's also not stopping us from exiting. I don't know whether we should hammer or whether we should leave. Feel free to vote on the poll. You got about 30 seconds left. And mind you, that is with the delay, so you probably got less. Hammer or leave, this imitation of ourselves within the human seed bed. About 10 seconds now. Place your bets, place your votes, place your something. Place it all. Why not? And no votes. I think we hammer it. What do you know? The Threat was right. Dust and clay. Instructions now. There's at least one biocomputer mainframe stored in every public government building. It's true. The vibrating meat. Why is the meat vibrating at different frequencies? Huh? Even she's confused. What kind of place is this? What do these buildings do? Why is this place... Elevator. Even she's confused. And that's a interesting sign. Still happy, though. Still very happy. Well, this is a crazy world. Look at this. DNA library, learn here. All sorts of directional signs. Some sort of twisting thing up there. And a friend. The allele. What is that? Allele? Yeah, let's go with that. Allele bounces with important biological information. Excited to pass it all on. Play allele. Here's where we make instructions. Instructions for everything. Everything that's happened to you, everything that you've ever done. It was all decided here. I don't like the sound of that. You can't choose everything that I've done. If so, damn, you chose wrong. I got there. Gate control. In 4 different languages. Interesting. The allele feels like it should feel bad, but it doesn't. Oh, god damn it. These sentient teratomas clog up the pipes every once in a while. Really makes things annoying to get around. Hey, grab that syringe and get a sample of its DNA. Then we might be able to do something about this. Sure. Why not? Delicious syringe. I hate the sound of that. Filled syringe. A container full of valuable DNA information. Don't drop it. Okay, I got it. Okay. Can I... Injector will not function. We have some sort of information. Oh! A new passage has opened to us. Lovely. Maybe they will hold what I do with this genetic information that is not mine. Actually, both ways are open. Do I see... What am I seeing up there? Hold on. Everything else can wait for a quick second. Let's do DNA here. It looks like a discount Vault Boy. Why do we have a discount Vault Boy here? The allele feels happy to have such a strong sense of duty. You'd almost think someone actually told them to do this. It ain't easy coming up with new instructions every day. We gotta stay creative for what's gonna happen to everyone, and that's a lot of work. I'm not complaining though. That's the job we were given, the job that we were born to do. Must be nice to be so certain. I don't know. Oh god! It's firing globules at me. Get rid of it. Okay. I was getting mixed around with all my turnings. Well, I hate the look of you. But you're not gonna attack me, are you? The old progeny holder swings and dangles preciously. Origin point. I am the origin who decides how you will suffer. Would you like a blood clot disorder? A brain that doesn't work? It's up to me to decide that, and that's an important job. Thank you very much. If you can think of a better system, I'd like to see you try. I feel like I should destroy it because it's specifically the origin of all the misery. It just seems like a good idea. What do I know, though? Touch it. Oh, I've unlocked something. Right, there were 3 locks. But even then, I need a passcode after that, don't I? You know what? I am gonna hit it. That did nothing. I kind of expected it wouldn't. Ooh, and a secret key. Lovely. I do like the secret keys. Okay, we still got nooks and crannies to peruse through. I see. Ow. Asshole. That's this one. We have one more left to go. As well as getting up there somehow. I still am no closer to the actual code. But at least we got 2 of them done. What does this allele have to say? The allele is actively hereditarily malicious. Oh, fun. DNA is the greatest curse we have ever thought up. You should have seen people before DNA. Let me tell you, we could not let that last. I believe you. What am I looking at there? What is Big Man? It's kind of squishy looking. The old progeny pulsates and shivers tenderly. I am the origin who decides how you will decay. I've got a collection of wonderfully flawed chromosomes that I've put together for you. I've put a lot of thought into this. The least you could do is be grateful. You can't blame me. I'm only working with the instructions I received. I can indeed. You're the one who's like, I put a lot of thought in this and like taking pride in your work. And then you're like, no, it's not my fault. I was told to do it. Which one is it? Is it your brainchild? Or is it someone else's bidding? Choose one. Unlock you two. Okay, so now all 3 locks should be fine. But there is more to explore. You're you. I sure am. Gotta remind myself of that every day. You're you. What's through here? Not another battle, so that's good. I spoke too soon. Okay, just enough hits for that one. Another allele. The allele is happy to have a photographic memory. I almost said photogenic. I guess, sure, why not? With so much time passing, it can be really hard to remember the diseases and things we created. So we keep it all here in case we forget. Makes enough sense. Oh. We have another note. Remember, DNA is fun to manipulate, but it can also be unstable. When creating a DNA strand, the genetic code must follow this rule to be stable. Nucleotides must be properly transcribed to their proper partner to create a stable codon. G is bonded to C, and vice versa. A is bonded to T, and vice versa. A mismatch here will lead to a corruption. The more mismatched, the more genetically unstable the host body will become, so be careful, we don't want to cause a mess. Unless it's WebMD. Very true. Remember, your genetic code input must contain one of each of these. No duplicates allowed. Guanine bonds to C, cytosine bonds to G, adenine bonds to T, thymine bonds to A. So it must start with either G or C in the first 2 spots and A and T in the last 2 spots? Or something. It'll probably give me something to bond it to, and it's probably just like, oh, what will bond to this? It'll probably give me a selection of 4 letters and be like, oh, what's the inverse? Which, pretty simple puzzle, all things considered. Could have done it without the reminder about DNA. Actually, was there a way this way? No, there wasn't. But there is something else here to check out. I do recall. There was some other way here to go. Yeah, back here. Ah. Got another one of these fuckers to fight with. Oh, we got a couple of them. Here, second one over here. Yep. Sure enough. Beautiful. Easy as can be. I got these things on the walls. I don't know why. What's behind door number 2? Oh, I hate the sounds they make. Can I hit them? No. Just a strange little, like, Pez bobblehead thing. Oh, look at that. We made our way to the upward path that we wanted to get to. Yep, one way for that boy. Well, we're going up here. We test DNA here. Oh, this is what it's got to be. We've got to find the inverse that's going to bond with the DNA. Oh, God. That spooked the shit out of me. He just came right around a dark fucking corner. Oh, I'm keeping the hammer out for this. Yeah, we gotta test the DNA sample. So we can know what we need for the inverse. What we got? TCGA. Healthy DNA, TCGA. I like how it's just a little fishhook on our helmet now. Like that's nowhere precariously close to our eyes or a person where, you know, we're getting stabbed by it. Nah, nothing like that. The little smiley face of her right in the corner too. Very, very important for the process. You don't understand. Very important. Well, that would mean that it is AGCT. Would be the correct input, yes? That's not what I wanted. Can we... There we go. AGCT. Stab the bastard. Oh, wait, that's right. We gotta have something misaligned, maybe. I'll misalign everything. See how chaotically that will work. What if we just put in TCGA? Is that gonna be fine? Is that what we actually need? It's not really doing much of anything. Try talking to you. Maybe you'll have some information now. Hey, so you got the DNA sample, right? Good, good. That means we can cook something up that'll really hurt this clog. It's just a matter of finding the right corruption, eh? I suppose so. Maybe we just need to corrupt one of them? I'm not sure. It's telling us the healthy DNA is TCGA. And it's telling us all this about bonding it. We just try that. I'm not sure. We do have a flashlight. It's been on this entire time. The world's greatest flashlight. I mean, I know the healthy DNA is TCGA. So we need something that will corrupt that. C bonds to G, A bonds to T. CATG? We can try that. Damn, nice. I see, they wanted something to corrupt every one of them. Nicely done. Thank you, Eli. That seems to have shut something down, unfortunately. How's the allele here? The allele is rotting from the inside out. Oh, great. What did you do? You injected something into the primordial information, didn't you? It's all dying. It's all spreading and dying. There's no more DNA. There's no more instructions. Oh, God, what do we do? Well, let's guess something with cat, because cats are assholes sometimes. You know, it worked. That's what's important. And hydration, sure thing. Yeah, it wanted us to corrupt each one of the letters, apparently. Well, egg. Doesn't matter anymore. All the DNA is destroyed, but we have egg. Maybe this one will let me feel something. It's been 5 eggs. I don't know how many eggs we need. Egg go. Brrr. Nope, still nothing. Still absolutely nothing. Oh well. And we've got, what is this? Another ephemeral location. We're gonna have to look at it. Gameplay tips. Some tips are outright lies, in case you didn't know already. Where are we? Hollow Nursery. Well, I'm going to keep my hammer out, just in case some of these children are less than well behaved. They may need a touch of tough love. Okay. I see. So they're like the head of production. What have we here? Oh wait, it's one of the Thrate. Hello, Thrate. The Thrate woman is conflicted. My everlasting queen. Where have you gone? Even now the hollow constructs stir from their slumber, ready to act on your will, so I know you must be with us. I am resolute, but how much longer must we wait? What is this? Bye-bye. Nope, nothing. Some sort of queen. I realize that these places are primarily for world building. They might also have some little interesting tidbits for the story of the game. This one definitely more for world building. Well, let's go home. And by home, I mean onward. Nothing left to see here. We now know that the Thrate pray to a queen of the hollows. And we descend. There are multiple solutions to a problem. Real world tip. The queen of dragonflies is sleeping and smiling. That's a new one. Symbol's an aberrant location. What's the aberrant location? Oh, Broken Locale is an aberrant location. I've never been here. Spiral. Hopefully it's not actively hazardous to my health. Hello? It does seem to be spiraling downward, so in the name, completely, yeah, completely accurate. 10 out of 10, IGN. Oh, what the hell have we here? Hand of a Father. Hand of a mother, heart of a child, mind of a demon. Oh, wait, I can walk out here. No. Now that's as close as I can get. It's like a parallax thing. What the fuck am I looking at? Dang, they're rocking out. Hell yeah, they are. Why the parallax hands in front, they're just reminding me of a really old, really low budget children's show. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I remember that it was just like hand puppets. It was just people put like googly eyes on their hands and did shit. And those were the characters, just people's hands with googly eyes on them. It's reminding me of that. Okay, that's a fucking show, but confusing all the same. Very confusing. Let us continue onward. I don't think I mentioned either that I do intend for this to be a shorter stream tonight, just because I'm wiped the fuck out. If it wasn't Halloween, I probably wouldn't have gone on stream. But we are gonna ride through it for a little while longer still. Some tips are outright lies. In 1956, a new disease appeared in Osaka, Japan. Symptoms included a strong cough, other things that I did not read. Was it Ubi? I think you're right. That does sound familiar. That sounds very familiar. Oh, another vending machine that we can't break into. Damn. It's a shame. Where am I? She has nothing to say about this place. And also, this is an exit. I don't think it's an exit. I don't think it's an exit. Wait, are those eyes the same ones that keep appearing on the keys that we get? Some sort of entity here. You're not going to attack me, are you? You don't look like you are. The symbol person moves and dances as if they are older than writing.
We are not convinced of you. You do not seem to understand anything. These doors will only open for you once you come to understanding with this world and what makes it.
Okay, how do I get understanding? You guys are supremely bad at explaining this shit. The only show I can think of is Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I don't think it's low budget. No, I think you're right in that it being Ubi. That sounds correct. We got like the lovely little pool of water here. I don't know what's for, but it is lovely. Okay, I'm gonna take out a hammer because that bro looks a little off his meds. If he wants to become a problem, I ain't be ready. Hey there, brother. Sila moves and gesticulates. Great. Tutor. Toter. There's a planet within one other place. When realms come together and are forced into a round shape, we enter into a later phase of the world. Yeah? It's at a certain point sometimes where I can't tell if it's deep and insightful or fucking manic ramblings. But honestly, I'm more inclined to go toward manic ramblings. Okay, this feels deeper. Oh god, and wider than it was meant to be. Get away. It's both, DJ. Manic and the other. It can be both. That's true. Oh. We have an exit. Hello. What?
What are you?
Approach. The Paragon is one of the oldest. It is made up of the younger Paragons. The Paragon existed before the others, and they are its parents. I am the Paragon of people. People are where it all comes together. Every layer builds upon layers and becomes a single person. Those layers can now look back on former layers and comprehend them. People are the most important aspect. They form the others. So true, so wise. Also, what? I'm doing my best. I'm struggling, but I'm doing my best to comprehend this game. I got into this knowing it was going to be a lot. It was going to be a lot. And I kind of got what I bargained for. I did indeed. The game can be comprehended? I have no idea. It's a good question. I think that's probably a question for the dev. Because I do believe this was made by one person. Because who else would really share in this kind of mania? This has to be the brainchild of one. Simply because multiple people cannot think like this. I refuse to believe it so. Up we get, hammer in hand. Ooh-wee, here we go. We have some sort of bloody statues. A torso. A strange painting. Now look at the statues. We're in some sort of museum, I think. With a slowly ticking and very loudly reverberating thing. And another symbol man over here. The symbol person is grinding on the inside of their blood. What?
This is your worst part. In that deep part behind your pituitary gland. That part that you try to hide. That part that crushes your chest in and seizes your lungs. We have commodified and gallerized it for special viewing of the general public. Welcome to hell.
That one feels a little more deep than the others. In some ways, this reminds me of old point-and-click Flash games. It really does. It has this sort of nostalgic vibe to the entire thing beyond just, you know, the obvious looks. But it's also entirely new, and something about its premise is just... It's novel.
We are living symbols. We were born of one of the four aspects. The deepest aspect. This makes us the guardians of this world. We will decide what goes through, what comes to pass. It is our right.
Symbol person gracefully flutters in a way that makes you really angry. Yeah, how dare it be all graceful and shit. Gave it the right. On this front hall. Yeah, front hall kind of leaves nothing down there. We got more symbol people to talk to. Also feels very 2.5D like Wolfenstein. Yeah, a little bit in the way that its controls are. Yeah. Symbol person is full of information. Rather, the symbol person is the information.
The matter is created of four aspects. Four aspects made from the original two thinkers. Within these four aspects, they harnessed their raw energy of violence into the world.
Raw energy of violence, huh? Not sure I understand that one. I do want to look something up really quickly. because I was watching Critical Role and I heard the word Psychopomp come up, and I do want to see the definition of the word. Definition of Psychopomp. In various systems of religious belief, a being such as a god or a person acting as a shaman who guides the spirits of the dead to the afterlife or to the other world. A leader or guider of souls, or one who guides the souls of the dead to the afterlife. Okay. That opens questions. That opens a lot of questions. Oh boy. Hate these things. What are they doing? That's some sort of range attack? They're so loud. Good God. Don't worry, they're just as loud in my ears. Okay, get rid of one. Ow. Ow. Wow, they hurt. There we go. Get rid of it. Fucking hell. Those boys hurt. They're not hard to dodge, but they do hurt. Okay, we can go up that way. Yeah, it does raise questions about this game, knowing the definition of Psychopomp and why specifically she chose to call her device Psychopomp. That would suggest that it is shepherding her into an afterlife. At least of some kind. Oh, we got something over here. And what are these blue pools? Maybe they're like fast travel of some kind. The gut bomb is swirling and beautiful. It is kind of transfixing, and like something about its design here. The seasons go round and round, but what gives birth to them? The trees climb into the sky, but what gives birds to them? I just like stand in it for a while. Oh, it heals. Oh. I mean, it makes sense with their general design that they would heal, but I can't just assume these things. I get as close as I can without being damaged by it so I can get through it. There we go. That's always the trick. Ow. I took a bit of a hit. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Got another Paragon. Hello. Greetings, sir. The Paragon is flashing in a way you cannot see with your eyes. A blink of information in your deep cortical nerve.
I am the Paragon of Symbols. I feel the geometry of the world and the mathematical crash that appears behind me. Colors and shapes, lines and curves, the digit meat stuff that makes you up. Read it and weep. Kill me to learn.
I mean, he did specifically say, kill me to learn. You finally understand symbols. So I need to go kill the other one too. Ah, we have a teleporter. Good. Back to here. So we need to go this way. Wasn't it? No, that was the way we went. We need to go down. We need to go back to get to the Paragon of whatever the fuck he was. We've got symbols. Paragon key, it's not an actual key, but an important connection of life. And how are we doing on health? We need a little more health. There we go. We probably should have just stood in the... Yeah, we probably should have just stood in the thing. Healed up instead of using the syringe. Damn. I gotta shift a little bit here. This game is starting to get interesting. For sure. It was already very interesting at the start. But it's starting to get even deeper with it. And I know that we're not going to be able to get through everything tonight. So if you are interested in seeing more Psychopomp in the future, let me know. Whether it's in the comments of the YouTube VOD or in the Twitch chat. By all means, I would love to know what you guys want to see. If this is something you want to see more of, then I am very happy to make another stream of it. And finally understand people. Finally I understand people. That is a great boon unto my house. Oh hey, I'm back to you. I did have a quick thought, staring at him like, you know, I could just kill him. Or I could try at the very least. But no. We're not doing all that. Instead, we're going to go back up the museum. Let's see what understanding we can find. We're just going to take our time with it a bit. Take a moment in the relaxation and the relative quiet. The weekend is going to be something, for sure. Because tomorrow we have, as long as we have the manpower for it, we have Goose Goose Duck with Apotheosis at 10 o'clock. And then on Sunday we have Fellowship with Caius and Faye, should my internet hold up. So, yeah, always fun when I got so many collabs, but it's always a bit trying, a bit taxing. Symbol Person looks awfully twee for a character with no face.
Art is beautiful, isn't it? You'll gain an appreciation when you're old enough. We are formed of art. Art is formed of us. Can you even think of anything higher?
I mean, depends on what art you're talking about, really. Some art, I definitely can. I saw one piece of art. It was up in a museum. That was just like a big manila canvas with a line across, like not even the direct center, to sort of make it look like a big manila envelope. They put that on the wall. Oh, I'm sorry, it did have one other defining feature. That was the signature of the artist. That was it. That's the shit that's a tax shelter for the rich. That art has no bearing on the human condition. I am a lover of art. I adore art. But shit like that, even I'll look at it and be like, that's not art. That is not art. That should not be classified as art. Okay, we did get it. Lovely. Still don't understand people share this knowledge. God, if I could, I would. There we go. The symbol person is judging you silently and out loud. Well, fuck you too.
A usurper here in the oldest part of the kingdom. Ha! What a joke. You could never weave a story like that. You could never create something like this. A true monarch would never be ugly like you.
Well, damn. Fuck you too. And considering what the small fan base around this game thinks, I don't believe they agree with you. Let's say that much and leave it. How rude. Hammer! If you insist. I'm one to oblige. Hey, buddy. Forgot to give you something. Wait up. I may be quite slender, but I am not athletic. You dropped this. Thank me later. It does feel more in character for insert protagonist's name here. Because again, I know it, I can't say it. Especially not now. Before, it would have meant nothing. After this long in the game, it means something. Good kill. Thank you. Let's figure out where the hell I'm going. Is it another Paragon? I'm sure it is. Ooh, a secret key. I will absolutely take a secret key. Give unto me what is rightfully mine. It is mine! You bastards! Get away from me! Oh, I'm not looking too hot. Ugh. Think I missed the character's name? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. They have not said the character's name. Even then, I don't think they really do. But it is widely accepted as to who the character is. So I have a name. But to use the name, especially at this point, would be spoilers. Yeah, bandage for those blood leaks, yeah. But I'm trying to find my way back to one of those pools there, so I don't have to spend a syringe. I think I've just about done it. Should I pool up here, yeah? Hopefully. Hate to lose my progress. Oh, it's a pool! Time for summer fun. I got another gut mom, but that'll wait until after I've healed. Yeah, a little better? Yeah, all better. The gut mom has an encyclopedic knowledge of the soul DNA of every living being on the planet. There was a time when where the paragons floated gently over the sulfur plains, a time before humans, a time before thraits. Oh, you bastard! How dare you! Chasing me after the lasers, have shame! I got another Paragon here. The Paragon is younger than the others, but feels far more ancient in its own mind. I am the Paragon of concepts. Concepts give birth to symbols. Symbols give birth to concepts. Without each other, they are worthless. You are a collection of flesh concepts. I guess so. Finally, I get it. It's all become clear to me now. So we've collected concepts, people, and symbols. Just leisurely walk our way through the lasers. Actually, before we jump through, heal up once more here. Since these do seem to be infinite. Lovely! And where we ended up. Okay, back at the ground floor of the museum. There is a path upward here. We did take the path upward, yeah? Yeah. We've taken both paths upward. So I think... at the very least, we're good this way. If we don't have all of the understandings, well, we're kind of running out of inventory space. We only have room for one more, should there be another. Unless we can just hand them off. I suppose that is a possibility. But I don't see them really doing that. Because even then, if you don't hand them... that would require you to hand them off if they have too many that would fit in your inventory. These doors will only open for you once you come to understanding with this world. Can I, like... important component of life. Can I... back it to him? No. I see. Maybe we just gotta drag him onto the gates. So, what is this gate? Maybe they're all usable. Yes, looks like they're all. Might be more paragons? I don't know yet. Oh, it does look like there will be at least one more. One more paragon. So, we've gone that way. Now let's go this way. Because we basically made it to the top of the top of the museum. Keep the hammer out. Just in case. Oh. I'm assuming that one's also going to lead off to nowhere. All of those leading off to nowhere. Just winding through the corridors that never fucking end. Oh, I saw some... oh, hello there. Sir. How's it going? Buddy? Ooh. A heal. Ah, he's blocking it. I see. Holy shit. Goodbye. Later, nerd. Oh god, he's still coming after me, isn't he? Can he come through the door? Nope. He sure can't. Haha. Get wrecked, loser. He's just too dummy thick. And this is a very ominous looking paragon. Something like cruelty, blood, what is it? What do we got? Paragon is ancient and floats in place sadly. It's seen billions of years worth of death and life. Yeah, something like that. I am the paragon of flesh. I used to fly over the lands, invigorating the muscles and sinew of the world. Do you know the meaning of the flesh? The meat is our soul's given anchor. I finally understand the flesh that binds me. Tell me that I have a quick way down. Thank you. So I don't have to, you know, kill Big Robot. Because, my god, that'd be a pain in the ass. Okay, before I go to you, I'm gonna go heal. I ain't looking too hot. Ain't looking my best. Ain't feeling my best. Oh, a little more. There we go. Right as rain. What do you have to say now? Yeah, okay. He's not impressed. Paragon key. Egg. We have retrieved egg. This makes what, number 6? Something like it. And release. And the egg makes her feel nothing. Shame. Oh well. On to the next egg. Yes? Entrance and aberrant location again. Also, everything is getting a little, warpy, huh? See, she's like warping a little bit. Let's go to aberrant location. Sanity medication hurts your health. Have you ever tried asking what your father... Yeah, father's true name. Okay. Where are we at now? Aberrant location, nature. So this is nature, huh? I always heard about it. You know, I don't think I like nature very much. Oh god, they're annoying. Anything at the end? Oh, hello, friend. The symbol calls to something inside you that you have felt since before you were even born. Avatar of nature. Blood, food, hungry, eat, need, run, fell, cut, open, warm, fell, want, grab, kill, find, fuck, use, expenditure. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot there. Touch? You were already touching the symbol. Can I smack the symbol? Smack it. Okay, I don't like this place. Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, nope. I hate this place. It's so piercing. Ow. That unnerves me. And I'd like to retreat. To the entrance. Okay. I'm falling. I feel like it's been coming for a while, but it never does. Deeper into the earth, deeper into dirt and rock and veins and sinew. Real world tip. There is a Mariana Trench under every town. Yeah? It's kind of stopped now. Oh. We're in a new place. Mariana Trench. Well, thank God this thing lets me breathe underwater, huh? Man, this is a very useful helmet. What the fuck? What are you? Girl structure. A girl structure floats happily. Feels tough like beef jerky. What? Oh, good. Another one. Are you happy? You are happy. The same as your friend. Wait, I think I... Oh, there's something over here. And more girl structures, including a giant one. Jesus Christ. Girl structure floats happily. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not a giant one. It's just way bigger than the others. Still floats happily, though. That's what matters. It's real fucking pleased to be here. back here? Nothing back there. We got some sort of light. Go toward the light. Watch him now follow you forever, even if he can't get through doors yet. Well, can confirm that's not true, at the very least. Oh, am I no longer in the water? Lovely. I've come out of the water, and there seems to be some large thing. Oh, it's a Thrait. Hello, Thrait. The Thrait woman looks with reverence at the empty shell.
Behold, the throne of the queen, and upon it the sacred dermis which she shed when entering her great metamorphosis. Step lightly. This is a hallowed place.
You know what that face kind of looks like? Kind of looks like the eggs. I think we and the Thrait might have some common goals here. Does it lead downward? It does! Equip the hammer. Never a bad time for hammer. Just in case. Ooh, a yellow. Why not? Step into the piss door. Wow! Center of the earth. Hey, look, there's our eggs! There's our boys! Oh, they look so happy. I just wanted to look at it. Awoken, reached the center. This is it. The life meat of the world. I see it and I somehow know exactly what to do. Finger movements and speaking, words I know but have never heard. A warmth, a love, that will make you anew, born to flesh from ash and clay. They are my wonderful child. What is happening? The world's been changed, it's been twisted. It will change more. Perhaps that's inevitable. Let us awaken your siblings. There are no secrets now. I see everything within my domain. Thank you, dear Helmet. You are perfect in every way, baby. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's leave this hole and never look back. What? We got cutscene. I think that was the original ending of the game, I want to say. But I think there's more that we haven't seen. So now I suppose is as good a time as any to reveal the name of the character. So stick around for the song. I will. But I will turn it down a bit because it is loud as hell. Oh, okay. I guess I won't. Now is as good a time as any to reveal the name of the character. So, toward the beginning... Yeah, we can actually... I forgot it does that. I'm going to take my headphones off so I can actually speak without getting too frazzled. So, toward the beginning of the game, we found a paper that talked about two people, like two deities that were described. The Queen and the King. The Queen of Venus and the King of Mercury. I'm sure you can get where I'm going with this. The protagonist of this game is referred to as the Queen of Venus. And there does exist in the game the King of Mercury. Last song, listen to Psychopomp's song. Hooray, everybody. And apparently we can continue. But I am going to leave it here for now. So if you guys want to see more Psychopomp, be sure to let me know either in the Twitch chat, whenever it is, or in the comments of the YouTube VOD, or on the Discord, wherever you can find me. Just let me know you want more Psychopomp. But for now, we're going to go ahead and switch over to the other... Yep, we're going to go ahead and switch over to the other screen. Very trippy game, do more of it. Definitely give it some proper consideration. But we're going to switch over to the other screen to see about some other raid. Alright, I had to quit out of the game because, man, it is starting to get a little loud there. Let us see who is going. I'm going to start the BGM there. And I doubt there is anyone doing it. But let's check and see if anyone is actually streaming Psychopomp. I highly doubt it. But at the same time, it's not unheard of. So let's see here. Psychopomp Gold. And yeah, it seems like we're the only person streaming it right now. That's interesting, but not unforeseen. So let's see who else is going at the moment. Who else is doing things? And you are doing some things. If you're going to be doing some things for a minute, then I will send people over there. Oh my god. You'll know when you go. You'll know when you get there. So, before we send you guys off, thank you guys so very much for watching this one. If you enjoy what we do here, we got the YouTube down below for all of the VODs and other videos that might pique your interest. I promise they're not all this weird. But if you're already on the YouTube, come check this out. We do this live 5 times a week on Twitch. It's a wonderful time, and I wish you could be here with us. If you want to help support the channel, best ways to do so are just to watch, follow, and tell your friends, because I am terrible at advertising myself. I really am. But maybe you can help out with that. All absolutely wonderful ways, all absolutely free. But if you want something a little more monetary, then we have the coffee for donations, as well as the commissions, and the subs right here on Twitch for the badges and emotes and all of those lovely things. So all that being said, we are going to go ahead and raid out to Caius if we can. I think I can raid out to him. I remember him having it off for a long time, but I don't think he does now. Yep, lovely. Unfortunately, is playing League, but I think it's less of a crime to watch League than it is to play it. So go ahead and join in with that one if you want to give some love to a fellow creator, as well as just a good friend and trying to make it in the space. I knew it would be Caius. I gotta give some love to the Apotheosis people. Come on now. And there is the raid call. For anyone who is subscribed, you can just go ahead and copy it outright. For anyone who's not, you can just say Facility Raid. I'll know where you're from. He'll know where you're from. It's all good. So once more, thank you guys so very much for watching this one. And I will see each and every one of you in the next one tomorrow, hopefully for some, for some Goose Goose Duck, which is going to be at 10 p.m. It's going to be 1 hour later than the normal time. Remember that. But until then, this concludes tonight's broadcast. And happy Halloween.